Well, hello. This is comrade-Sirius. Welcome to episode 72, I believe. And we're in Harbat City, and we're in spring in March 1981. Which reminds me, we're year and a quarter in this 5-year plan, and we almost did nothing. Nothing for it so far. It probably should be something done. In the winter, they have made a lot of roads down here, so we can slowly continue. And at pace, well, maybe this one is enough. 4 or 5, please do so. And yeah, we have a lot of works to be done, to be finished, to be precise. And yes, the problem is we have a lot and lots of them. Also, a low priority chemical plant. Let's start with it. Well, this is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Because we will need to do it. Silo can wait, anything else can wait, but this thing cannot. It's still night, so you can see lights are shining. And it means we can start doing something with our trams. Though the problem is, well, we have a tram depot, so we can technically launch trams, and we have some of them already for build. So that's probably what we are going to do. Anyway, even though I would much rather look at our office, and we can make the game go faster. They are not doing much at the moment. So I think that electrification, at least of this part of the map, is something that can help us, at least in the longer run. What do you mean by crossing not allowed? Yep. I want to electrify these two. I would also prefer, when we're at it, just do this one as well, because this one is the one we need. And well, yeah. Well, to be fair, it can technically do all of these, so there will be wires up to this junction, which is probably not a bad idea. And we need wires to get to our connection, so we can run trams from the depot. There's also the need for electricity over the bridge and down here. Probably all of this could be electric right away. So let's build it so. Yeah, probably everything at this stage. Because it would be such a pain to try doing it afterwards. It's not worth my time. Although these two can go out for a while, because the electrification will eat some resources, and we need to have a space for it. Well, let's tell them to start somewhere, because they obviously need to start somewhere. And we'll see how it goes. Because they will go on, and it will take them quite some time. Well, I mean, it will be fast, hopefully. So we'll see how it goes. Here are also quite good on money, but what we need are these hopper cars, and we need the distribution office, so workers, please. Because we technically can start selling cement, because we have a lot of it. So at this moment I will just send this guy again. Because there's no point in not doing so. When the distribution office will be done, it will be much faster. Here we have engines off, but I will be able to export gravel if need be. Why are you all waiting here for such a long time? Yeah, it's stupid. Can you make it one way? You should be able to. Yeah, I will. I will do it one way, and I will do it one way the way I like. Which means I'll just put these signals in the middle. That means that any train going through that part of the track will need to take the right direction. Yeah, this one wasn't happy, you can see it. But they can still change tracks on crossings, you know, like this. You can very clearly see it. And this is the beauty, you can add wires for tracks much later on if you know how the magic of railroad works. And the magic of railroad building as well. By the way, speaking of railroad building, how much do better track builders cost? 2 million. Okay, it's far out of our reach. We do not want workshop. Yes, this is definitely something we are not manufacturing at the moment. Well, tunnel bore. Okay. Not interested at this moment. Okay, why are... Oh, you cannot get to Harlem Customs? Because I'm a bloody idiot. Well, we can do this. For those who didn't know, you can just, well, there, but here you can add a waypoint, send the train there. This is weird. I probably broke my little train. I'll erase the line because that didn't look well. Wait until loaded. Go here to the waypoint and then go to Hardington. Where is it? Down there. There you wait until loaded and then you will get home. That was the idea. Well, but since we're at it, you can go right away. 47,000, not bad. Once it comes back, I will be probably able to send it to the distribution office. No, well, I'm not sure because a lot of steel. Well, that's about it. What we need to add is a way for rails to... Yeah, railroad electric connection. This is it. To be fair, I'm not sure where to put it because yeah, I can technically build it around here and do something really ugly, or I can just place it here and just make that long crossroad even longer, but for a very good reason. This one should be alright. Not breaking it into two. Once this piece is done, you let me know, please. It's also with these parts, because they are reaching a building, which would be a problem for us. And we're going on. The city has almost nothing at this very moment. It has tons of things that are in progress. That's what we can tell. We can set some high priorities in terms of materials. And we can start sending workers, or even, well, probably better, local workers would be even better. We can start sending them on places that are finished, like these pipes. Because yes, I have set some of those to be high priority in the past. So during the winter they finished some of those. Let's keep it that way. You know, we'll still need to manually go through some of these, but it's good enough. Electricity problem containers. Indoor pool, brain divine city. Why? We're not having power. There's no one in the plant. Yeah, there's nobody in the power plant. Some people were running in, but it's definitely not enough. And it is not enough. And our current problem is that we are not importing, because we are not having that import set up. Am I right? Or the problem might be that it cannot reach back because of what I did. Because these wires are now attached to, yeah, to this connection. Yikes. Now it should be alright. But that was not ideal at all. It will hurt our happiness in the long run. If this will be happening too often, it will hurt our happiness. And this cable is taking quite a long time. How is it looking with these wires, by the way? Oh, they are set to export and exporting nothing. If we kick import, nothing will go through. They cause reasons. And the reasons are we have not too much, we have no power here, basically. That is the reason. And yes, this whole area is taking power only from our single power plant, which is not ideal at all. So there's a technical question. Do we have a backup import for all of this, for any of this. Because I would like to have. Don't make me wrong. I would like to have, but I don't think I do. Because of what I did. That's the worst part. Because yes, we have... Yeah, this is the export switch. That is supplying our backup import switch and all the network. But from this one, we are not having any connection. Any connection back to our main grid. And that was a really bad mistake on my behalf. Well, not completely, because this one is the yellow one. So after this wire is completed, it will be running all right. But they need to finish it, so till that time we are not in a good condition. In terms of Tarbat City, we almost can start slowly populating it. I mean, at least start supplying it with, you know, things that need to be done. Because it's pretty juicy. Yeah, let's just play with priorities. They are much better. By the way, we have some unfinished plumbing going under the river. Definitely not needed, but since it's almost done, we can allow them to start working on it. Yeah, and this thing is connected, that's great. You can see there's a lot of excavators and gravel, asphalt, concrete. All of these guys are coming to this place because they have nothing else to do. It will cost a fuck ton of steel, but we kind of had no other option. This one needs to be built with people, which is sad. Oh, well, it is what it is. These guys will be at least medium priority because there are those papers out. Really love to get them done. Also, you know, steel framing. Please do some work. It will be tough. It will be tough to finish this on time because we need to manufacture first chemicals in before the end of 1984. That's when it's done, and it's not fucking easy. And I would like to, you know, finish it without failing. This one is almost done, which is fine. How is it looking on our next side? Yeah, they are transporting crops to meat. Hardeners of meat crops. Oh, yep, they have none there. They are under 10%. So we are doing the best what we can with our meat exports. Which, well, that seems fine. Yes, overall we are great. By the way, just to give you a look on the progress, this tunnel has still 12,000 days to go, and they have started, well, more than 3 years ago with 37,000 work days. So now it's about 12,000, so 25 already done. So they are working at 25,000 work days every 3 years. So in a year and a half, this tunnel will be done. I know it's not a great example, but well, it's an example of sort. By the way, they have assigned it, and you can see they are working on it. So they are working on this tunnel as well, and afterwards they will just be able to get to this area of ours. And what we would need to do is to look at some signals. Yeah, they are great. And well, let's do a railway triangle as well. It won't be the fairest of all. How long is this stretch of land? These are like 200 meters. What I feel like is that we can get to the side with this rail. Move it down here. And do exactly this. And what's the point? The point is, this one will serve as an additional track from this side, but more importantly, it will be a junction that will go somewhere here. The only problem is, and will be, how to make it look okay and alrighty. This is definitely not an easy task. But with a little bit of creativity, I think it can be executed well enough. Yes, the radius is not ideal, but it's an industrial railroad, so it's a little bit. It's little expected. Although 175 meters, which is perfect, we can definitely fit the train inside. So just divide it. Fine example of multiple colors in few segments. Don't worry, I will fix it. Basically, there will be a chain here. There are no rails here, but these are blocks, which is all right. So blocks here and blocks here. The same goes on the other side. This one can be much shorter because reasons points can go away. Yeah, green color will stay because there's nothing we can do. We can make it a whole block in one go, but it's like nah, we don't want it. So let's leave it as it is. Don't dive too much into it. Well, as our fellow workers are doing their work. Ooh, unfinished railroad. Come here. I told you they will be fast. Which means they can start working on this one, and on this one, and on these two. Yep. And back to the depot. Oh. Cut this off, they will come from the other side. It's better. And you can see they are just moving at a steady pace. And electrification is much easier than and much faster than working new tracks. So that's why I started with all of this. You can see they have it assigned down here. Not there because it's quite away for them yet. How can I assign this one? Oh, they have made it down here. Alright. So we want this one as well. And they are in range of auto assign, so I probably didn't need to take care of it much. And now we're going which way? Down here. Okay, that's actually perfect. The only thing that's missing are some wires. Yeah, and okay, in this case I'm doing the thing I do not like to do. I mean crossing wires. But this is probably needed, and it will be only in one spot. So it doesn't feel completely like cheating. Well, not going towards the heating plant is probably a good call, because it would look awful and would make connecting those wires in the future much harder. So I'm not doing it. As you can see, they are able to electrify whole pieces, but in one go they are doing like 20 meters. It's absolutely strange. I'm curious about bridges though. No idea how it will turn out. And now we have a lot and lots of yellow symbols. It's not even funny. Okay, supplies. We should have, and we do have, a local construction office. That's for materials, and I will just name it. So it's not been here. It's Tarbat. It will be a reconstruction CO number 1. From what I know, I have planned, but that will be this oil fields. That's the second one. Tarbat Industrial Reconstruction CO. That's the second one. And that's what we will need down here, and what we absolutely can utilize. For now, I will assign it, or maybe not. Maybe not. We'll use it separately. What do we want? What do we want to add to it? Oh, we have these two vehicles, wear and tear. Not great, not terrible. One is repaired. It's nice. This is a reconstruction CO. That's responsible for a lot of area. Sad thing is they can almost reach the second one, but not quite. Ouch. That hurt. Oh, what? You need to do what? You need to do what we have. So, preferably, I would like to have some. Well, not paper. Well, buses will come later. Two mixers, because mixers are needed. Covered house. Yes. We can have these Kamazes. There's no problem with it. Dumpers. Yeah, we will need them. Speed. These ones are really great, but I don't think we need them right now. Oh, these ones look. 11 tons, 10 tons. Same speed, same price. Okay, come us all the way. Because we need both asphalt and gravel. So maybe 3 of them. Excavators don't. Open hull. Kind of. Let's go with the big ones this time. Because we will use them for construction as well. Well, it's a 16-1. I don't know what else we do. What else we do have, but these are city ramps. There are no mechanical and electronical components, which I am aware of. I think. Yeah, that's why I wanted to build all of these. It'll hurt a bit to not having them though. Build it, guys. This one can be medium priority, that's going to be definitely low one. And these ones do not. We have a lots of things to work on. What are we missing still? Concrete, asphalt, gravel, which is pretty easy. Gravel is. This is the loading station. Mechanical and electronical components we do not have. Well, we can have. This one is not assigned. Do they have it here? So can we cannibalize at that? No, just don't have it assigned. And what we want assigned are workers, because that's the Farbat Central. That's the station. That's what we want from it. Wow, we have a lot of excavators that are not doing anything at the moment because everything is apparently done. If I press pause, press auto research, they have covered hulls and these which will not help me. Well, not buildings, factory connections. Well, conveyor pipelines can be good. Electric wirings, yeah, and reconstructions, obviously. 40 and 50, this is okay. 1000 meters is pretty alright as well. You know what? Let's go for it. And now remove everything from them. Because they have a lot of buildings definitely down there. And we have 2 covered hulls that have nowhere to pick things. There are some here. Okay. Because we need to speed those things up. This one is signed by this small one. Oh. Can I like get them more trucks? Because at some point I wanted to build a big distribution office for... It's not a big one, probably a small one. Yeah, this Farbat Imex. But that will still take from... Well... It will now cannibalize on Brandywine. Feels like. Come as covered. Let's go. They're the best vehicles out there. So what are we going to do? Well, it's pretty easy. We pick this one. Stay load. Well, at least, I don't know, 5% of anything. And we will deliver it to here. Yeah, 30-40%. We'll see. Heating plants are not working. It's not too bad. Construction finished. I completely forgot what it was. Hopefully this thing. This one can be done as well. Probably a high priority. People, get on with those wires. Yeah. And yes, this is all right. Now we are finishing a lot of small jobs. Which will be nice. The high priority and nobody comes here. This one I didn't feel like. This one I didn't feel like assigning to. So this one is perfect. No, there are people from Brandy. Why I want these guys. What I feel like is we definitely should start. Looks like we already started building this bridge, but they have so much to work on that it's not even funny. And resources on site, yeah. That's it. It has multiple phases. By phases, I mean building phases. Rolling asphalt. Steel framing. Yeah, number 7, okay. And we will need number 7 as well. We do not need a continuation at this moment. This is for the next 5-year plan. We just we just need to build it. I mean, like, fast enough so it's usable, but it's definitely not a high priority at this very moment. Though there are some complications to be expected. Oh. Why? Ignore. They were blocking each other. Which is not a problem usually, just only when you're building a lot of stuff and half of those tracks are not usable. That's when this happened. You know, they were standing in the same sector and were blocking their ways. Though yes, technically I can divide it at this signal. You can go as well. Once these will be connected, it should be alright for our TRAMS to be able to set off. And we have a distribution office. This is the EMAX or IMAX DO. These were supposed to be fuel distribution offices. Well, a low priority. Well, not low because then it's never finished. Okay, finish this one. I will continue in doing these exact things. As you can see, there's still no power supply here, though it's, you know, pretty easy to get it done. There are some prefabs needed, so let's get on with it. People can probably walk here if they feel like it. Yeah, exactly. Just dropped everyone from the bus and they are. Problem is there are 10 people here. There's not many left then. But yes, this will be the first part that will come online eventually. Do I want a passing? I want to pass by. I probably do. But this is a lot of the same thing. Really. They are just finishing things in a timely manner. I think I can send people everywhere because they are smart enough to figure it out. Yeah. We have almost everything supplied. That's absolutely great. Even this small thing. Wow. It's really good. To be fair, I wasn't expecting it to be that well made. I can even send some people from Brandywine because why the hell not? There's so many people that do not have work currently. But it seems to me that it seems to me that we have power. Which is alright. Do we have a mid distribution office that is doing things? Feels like we should, but I'm not sure which one it is. This one, mid distribution with Skoda truck that is 20 years old. Okay. Let's do some improvement. Refrigeration 1, 2, 3. Big Kamazes. And you. Yeah. You are good. But we'll use you elsewhere. We are going to use you. And I need to send you to a depot. So, like here. And what are you going to do? It's basically nothing for now. We don't need it at this moment. We need meat to get here. %, yeah, totally legit. Kamazes have entered. Medium customs are still a big option and will be taken into account. But the production will be much more usable. Yeah, they have come and they are going to refuel. It's perfectly alright. I don't feel bad about it. So this city looks great even in the rain. The sad thing is I have absolutely no reason to build all of these prefabs, because there's no need for it. What we could do is we can transport crops via train when the time will come and start producing maybe cars down here. The vehicles will be better at this area, this around the Brandywine because reasons. Okay. Oh, that was a fast fire. Was it looking great? Please add people. Yeah, when you're playing on high speed, it's looking well. So, what I will do is that I will assign things to be delivered from here to our shops. We have limited these amounts for a bit. Yeah, it has no drinking water and so on. That's what we'll need to figure out sooner or later. Probably sooner, because this one is needed. And this one as well, and you know. For 6, Brandywine will build the water tower. But that's it. That's it for now. I will just ask some guys to come here. CTDO, that's not much needed. We don't need a big trucks. We need just some covered, I don't know, 2 covered hulls. Smaller ones, but fast ones, yeah. this commas is, or real. Well, speed. It's definitely too small. 4.5 tons, 5 tons food. Electronics. Maybe even smaller ones. Yeah, these yields. Okay, 1, 2. 2 are enough. Do we need a refrigeration truck? We do not. Because there will be no prison here. No orphanage. No extra building requiring such thing. And we have the big storage down here. We have the big meat storage. So that feels concluded for me. You can tell me if it is for you. But that's it for today. Now I will let some of these things finished, and then we'll get back to it together. So have a nice day and bye bye. And we end in the night as we started in the night.